right. Well, all right. So tell us your name, 'cause I don't want to mess it up.
Okay, so I'm Stacy and Cassie,
Okay.
and I'm from Jamaica,
Okay.
born and raised. I still live there, and I used to work at the bank. I was a
Okay.
mortgage officer for a number of years.
Oh
So
wow.
yes, a little bit of real estate
What's
type of
the
thing.
mortgage world like in Jamaica? What is that like?
Oh Lord, it's not too bad. It's a lot. It's not like here. I think I don't know much about here, but I know it's a little bit more rigorous down there.
Okay.
Trying to acquire a mortgage because there's a lot of documentation that they require. I think especially for a foreigner trying to get a property there, it's they want everything.
So, my parents, they're from Guyana, and they were there October. Yeah, October. So last month they were there, and they're trying to buy property in Guyana, and they literally were asking for every single thing.
Yeah.
Everything. So it's probably the same in Jamaica.
Yeah, it's the same with Jamaica. And usually, when you want to buy a property as a foreigner in
Yep.
Jamaica, they are assuming that you already own a property back home
Yep.
and you want a vacation property.
Yep.
And as such, they ask for much more deposit, 25% deposit. They want your last 2 years tax return. They want your credit report in Jamaica, even though you've never had credit,
Right.
and your credit report back home.
Yep.
So you have to have stellar credit and also own real estate already in order to get
Yes.
something there. They're very,
Very picky.
very picky.
They made my parents open up a bank account in Guyana to start, just so they can see, like, okay, you have some roots
And I'm
here
sure that
already.
probably took her a couple,
It
took
took
her
her
a couple
hours,
hours.
and she actually went back to the place twice. So she went there initially, opened up the bank account, and then she had to go back to the place. She spent hours there just doing paperwork. I had to send her documents while she was there. It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. They do want a lot from you, and they want references and stuff like that, and they kind of want to know everything about
Yep.
you, your entire life.
Yep, and they're just like, we just want to retire. We just want to go back home and retire. That's all they want to do.
Yeah. So it's like that in Jamaica as well. But, overall pretty good. So outside of that, I retired and I started doing Airbnb. I know.
See, that's
Not
what I want for
retired.
myself.
No, not retired. I would say transition to
Transition.
self-employed.
No, but I like how retired sounds. And you're so young.
I know,
Like, that's
I know.
what I want for my life.
Yes, retired. I plan
Bougie
to officially
life.
retire in a few short years.
What is that called? Soft life? Yeah,
Soft
soft
life.
life. You're living a soft life.
Yes, I live in a soft life. So I do Airbnb. So I have a company called Arica Homes Limited.
Nice.
And it's a short-term rental property management company.
Yep.
And there's also a construction aspect as well.
Okay.
But my husband deals with that part of it.
Wow, you're so accomplished.
Oh, thank you.
Do you mind saying your age?
30. I turned 33 on Monday.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're Sagittarius.
Yes, yes.
I'm a
Yes,
Libra.
so-
I don't know what that means. Are we friendship compatibility? Does that work? Romano, what do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
That helps.
That's cool.
helps.
You're young. You're
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but even in starting the Airbnb, I didn't actually plan to do it as a full business.
Yeah.
Really and truly, when I got a property and the purpose of the property was to just, whenever I get money from that property, I would go on vacation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would just go on vacation with that. But then when I started after the first month, persons just started, oh, I know her, she does Airbnb.
So
and then
became-
I have a property, do you want to manage it? I was like, not really, but I could probably try. I'm just doing this like 30 days. And it's like, okay, but you're still ahead of me. And then it just became a whole thing. And I was just getting more properties and more properties. And now I have about 20 plus properties that I manage.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. And, I can't complain at all. Yeah. So, and then the other side of me just loves to travel.
Okay, where have you traveled to?
Oh, I've been to about 4 Greek islands. I've been to Italy. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Cuba. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Scotland. I've been
Everywhere.
to England. I've been to quite a number of places.
Everywhere. So literally, you do have a soft life. Soft
Yeah,
life, but that's nice. But you work hard, so
Yeah.
it's not like you didn't put in for this.
Yeah, that's
you work
true.
hard.
And the thing about it is, I've always wanted. I love mortgages. I love everything real estate.
Yep.
But that was a lot of stress, and I really needed to transition outside of that. So I'm kind of happy when I found this because it was never really like the aim to be, like a business that I would transition from this, and I'm going to be doing Airbnb. It just kind of happened.
It just happened,
because it was never a plan to do this as the business transitioning from the bank. So it kind of happened, and, I'm just going with the flow, and I love travel, so... I'm kind of doing that too. And then the Airbnb job, it allows me to be flexible. I can do it from anywhere, so that works.
That's awesome. Right? That's what I want for my life.
So my phone is here, and I'm just hoping it doesn't ping, because I'm probably sure I have a guest checking in and want something immediately.
That would be kind of cool if it did, though, because then we could see a live call. We could see you in action.
Oh, Lord. Listen.
That would be cool.
They are not easy. I can tell you that much.
Oh, trust me. So my mom, she bought a property last April. Yeah, 2024, or last summer, I think it was August. And we did Airbnb for a little bit. I enjoyed it so much because I like hospitalities. I like making things pretty. I like doing stuff for guests. But she was like, yeah, I can't too much. So we sold the property.
Yeah.
I was real pissed. I did not want to put that property on the market.
Listen, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Hosting is not for the faint of heart.
It's not. Yeah.
I had a friend. She has a cleaning company. And she had to host for one night. And she literally parked the phone. She said, Stacey, I stopped answering the guests. I put the phone away. I turned it off because they were calling so much. I could not do it. I don't know how you do it. And it's true. It's a lot of work, and it takes a lot from you. And the fact is, it doesn't matter how much the guests pay. They feel as though they want to get every last cent from you.
It's true, yeah.
And so they're very demanding. You will have some that are smooth sailing, but you will also have some that are very demanding.
Yeah.
Just 2 weeks ago.
What happened?
2 weeks ago, I had a guest check in. And it's always the British. I don't mean to say it, but it's always the British. Just 2 weeks ago, I had a guest checking in, and she literally called me and said, how do I know I have a foreigner coming to the place from overseas and I didn't turn the AC on and leave it running? Like, us foreigners, we are used to AC. How come I didn't turn it on?
Excuse me.
Prior to her arrival.
Audacity. How about she just turn it on? Why can't she turn it on?
Listen,
I see people like that, like they just want to be upset about everything. It's like they start their day with like, who am I going to make angry today? They're just miserable, miserable people.
They have a saying in Jamaica, like misery loves company.
Yes, that's what it is.
Misery loves company.
Very miserable.
Yeah, she literally called me back. How come I know she's coming from overseas? A foreigner. I have a foreigner coming, and I didn't turn the AC on to ensure the place was cool.
Not even that the AC is broken. Like she can turn it.
She could just press the button and turn it on.
How spoiled.
But it's always those type of demands, but then I have to just smile and wave.
What did you say to that?
Oh Lord,
I would have ignored that. Was it a text or a call?
I had to give her the silent treatment.
Yeah, I would have ignored it.
Like stuff like that just leave you completely dumbfounded. I had to give her the silent treatment because I was just so taken aback because I've never heard that before. I've heard everything and I've never heard that before. Like,
right.
Yeah.
That's I feel bad for whoever her husband is. She
treatment.
has a man because. That's miserable.
Yeah,
that's very miserable energy. It's funny. Real estate's like that too, though, because sometimes, no offense to my clients, if you guys are watching, love you guys very much. Sometimes it can be very annoying, like very annoying. There's certain situations in real estate, not even just clients, but listing agents or the agent on the other end of the transaction that just gets, if you can't take a break from it, you can go crazy. I was feeling like that all this week. I was like, I hate real estate right now. I hate it.
That's true. It takes a lot from you to deal with different personalities.
Yes.
And, I think a lot of what has helped me throughout this business and dealing with the customers is just my experience from the bank.
True.
I feel like just working with the bank, you go through this rigorous training process of customer service and, stuff like that. So I think that has helped me tremendously because it gives you the patience to deal with them.
Would you say that you are a people person?
I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that. I think I know how to deal with them a little bit.
That's good.
So even if one of my staff call and say, this guest is about to cancel because I think we messed up. I was like, what? Give me the phone.
Right, like I'll handle it so that they don't. That's
and
so good.
No, they're not going anywhere. They're extending when I'm done with them.
See, and that's why you have all the properties you have.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yeah, I'll definitely say a people person, and I think I know how to smooth over and lighten the mood a little bit. And what I've learned over the years is that they don't want to be upset. Well, some do, but they don't want to be upset. I think they just start off very upset because they think you might not deal with the issue that they have.
True. Yeah.
So they just start off
aggressive.
Yeah. because I think that's the only way you might respond to them.
Yeah.
But then when they realize that you're actually just, taking, taking it easy and just, I guess comforting them.
Yep.
Then they kind of
They
come
soften.
down.
It's
right.
true, and we're like that too. Like if there's something that well, at least I am. Like if there's something that happens, I feel like I have to put on a little bit more forceful side of me up front, just because you know how sometimes people play with you, but like overall you can let it pass. That's good.
I think it's just probably past experience that causes persons to respond that way, so they just start off on a high, but it really
you can soften it. That's really good.
Yeah.
All right, let me see, what other questions do I have for you? Do you cook?
Oh, it's a new.
All right, what do you like to cook?
I hate cooking.
Oh, you hate cooking, but
I
you
hate
do
cooking,
cook.
but I do cook.
Okay.
But yeah, and even though I'm a Jamaican, I don't like to do too much Jamaican meals.
Feel you.
But yeah, I do a good oxtail, and I have to. Cause my husband's favorite meal is oxtail, so I have to do oxtail. But I think most of my meals that I like to cook is probably a little bit more fancy, like lamb and potatoes and stuff like that.
So I've never cooked lamb before. I feel like the only time I really even have lamb is if it's in one of those halal bowls that we get. There's a place down the street called New York Chicken and Grill. Yeah. And they have like the halal rice bowls, but I've never cooked lamb. Don't know how to do it.
Oh, yeah. I will wing it. I will wing stuff and get it right.
Yeah.
But I think I'm more wing maybe American dishes or maybe
American
Italian,
dishes are easy to wing. Or Italian dishes.
Or Italian, like pasta.
So easy.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but even like if I'm making some Alfredo pasta, I'll make my sauce from scratch.
Exactly.
And stuff like that.
Exactly.
So, like,
okay.
I think I feel like I like doing those type of meals.
Yes.
And not too much Jamaican meals because it's a lot.
Especially when you grow up eating the same thing over and over again. Like I'm Guyanese. We curry everything. Curry beef, curry shrimp, curry chicken. I love curry chicken, but sometimes I'm like, I can't. I ate curry like 5 times a week.
Jamaican meals take 40 days and 40 nights to cook because you're talking about the oxtail in the pressure cooker, the curry goat in the pressure cooker, the cow foot in the pressure cooker, and everything just takes forever. And it's just
you want a different palate. Like when you grow up eating the same thing, you want to try new stuff. So I'm like that too. I like Italian food. I feel like pasta is so easy. You can't mess that up.
Yeah, that is. That's true.
You can't mess it up at all.
So, yeah, but you haven't told me about you.
I don't. Okay, where should we start? Just kidding. All right, ask me what you want to know.
Well, you say you're from Guyana?
I wasn't born there. I was born here, but my parents are from Guyana.
But you've been back home?
Yes. So I was there last year, December, and then prior to that, 2016, and then prior to that, like when I was 8. So a couple times.
Okay.
Well, 3 times.
That sounds good. You ever been to Jamaica?
Once, but it doesn't count.
Oh, that's a crime.
Cruise. I was on a cruise, so it doesn't count. So we came off.
That is a crime.
Go to where did we go? Was it Blue Hole?
Blue Hole in Ocho Rios?
Yes. So I was there. We did the waterfall thing. And then the driver got us some beef patties. And then we went back on the boat.
Was it juicy beef?
Probably. I don't know. It was that was in 2019. That was a while ago. We went through some drive-through. I have no clue. That time I was not paying attention. I was like, this is so great. You're taking me on this trip. It was nice.
Now you need to take a visit to Jamaica and actually book a stay with Erika Holmes.
Okay. I would love to.
Well, in fact, it's going to be on the house. Just call us.
Really? Hi, thank you.
Yeah, but you really need to take a trip.
I have an aunt who her husband was Jamaican. He passed away a couple years ago, but they had a property. I don't know where, but she said it was like some mountainous area, and she would travel back there all the time to see him. She loved it. And she was like, I'm going to take you there one day. You're going to love Jamaica. You're going to find a nice husband there. I'm going to take you.
Yeah. You probably would be one of those. Yeah. I think you just saying mountainous area just gave me like PTSD going to Blue Mountain.
Okay, that's the coffee brand too, though, right?
Yeah, Blue Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah. So I remember going there when I was younger, and it was a 3-day hike to the peak and back. And I'm telling you, even to this day, just to hear the word Blue Mountain,
you start shivering.
I started shivering. It was hard. Yeah, it was hard, but I recovered.
Okay, you did it. 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days is a long time.
No bueno. I don't like that. Well, I like hikes, but I don't think I can do a 3-day hike.
Yeah, no, I'll never do that again. Like, it's got to be 20 minutes tops.
20 minutes? Not even a 6-hour hike? That was the longest hike I've done. 20 minutes, all right.
20 minutes tops. ma'am, 20 minutes.
I'm pushing it. Not even an hour.
Negative. Yeah. Unless I'm doing some sightseeing. That's the only time I find that I will do walks. Like, I have to be in Italy.
So that's on my list to go. I would like to visit Italy.
Somewhere fancy.
What's your
have to be there.
Favorite place that you visited?
Oh, I like Naples, Italy.
That's in Italy.
Yeah, Naples,
That's
Italy.
the wine. They drink the wine there. Well, they all
No.
over. No.
No.
See, I'm
it's
not
just
cultured.
very scenic. No, you're not, ma'am.
Not cultured at all.
No.
I was like, oh.
2 stops in Italy. One are part of my favorite. Naples in Italy, just very scenic and just I think lots of shopping and stuff, and it was really nice. And then the Amalfi Coast.
That's
in
also
Italy.
in Italy? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Not cultured.
Google it.
Right, honestly, I should act like I know. Yeah, Amalfi Coast, I know that.
Please fake it until you make it.
I need to.
No, but those are nice. And then I like England. Like people say England is boring.
That's on my list too.
But I actually really like England a lot. Scotland especially, I think I like it. My type of, travel or adventure is historic routes, scenic visits, like even today. So I haven't been to Connecticut in a long time. So Fabian and I were talking about it, and when we checked, it was probably like 13 years ago since the last time I've been here. Yeah, very long time. And, a part of the things that I wanted to see here were all things that were similar to England.
And we're in New England, the perfect place for it. Yeah.
So, I just like the castles, the historic buildings, just all the things I think that people find England to be boring about, which is the gloomy look, is all what I like. So you'll get me walking longer than the 20 minutes if I'm doing a scenic route on the main road, not in the bushes. Yeah, then I will do an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I'll be fine. You ever seen that meme that they have on Instagram with a little ducky going like the duck is like they're saying whenever I'm on vacation, like I'm just running like the duck.
Yeah.
That's
me. That's you want to see everything.
I want to see everything. Exactly.
Well, I haven't really been to many. I have not nearly been to as many places as you. I've been to France, Guyana, obviously, Canada once.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a call. Is it a live call?
No.
Dang it. I'm so excited.
No, this is a property owner. So I'll just leave him there for a little bit.
Okay.
Not a guest.
Ooh, thank God. Right, no PTSD. Guyana, Dominican Republic, France, Canada. Damn, is that all I've been to? Does cruises count? Cruises
of course.
So with the cruises, Mexico. Oh, no, but I've been to Mexico off of a cruise, too. I went to Mexico.
You've been to Jamaica.
I've been to Jamaica for 2 seconds. St. Thomas.
That's a lot.
Virgin Islands.
Exactly. You're traveling.
Where else did I go? Where else have I been on a cruise? Cayman Islands. That was fun.
I did Cayman Islands.
Did you do the thing where you can get off and like swim with the stingrays?
Ma'am, no. No.
Everybody looks at me when it was so fun. I kissed one. I had it in my
negative.
No, negative. It was. You should try it, please.
No. My vacations won't see me going into Caribbean waters.
Really?
To do anything adventurous like that.
See, I'm the opposite. What about snorkeling?
I do snorkeling.
Okay, see, snorkeling
but
is fun.
I would do that at home in Jamaica.
Yeah, because you
wouldn't.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't find me booking a vacation to do anything
that you could do home.
That I could do at home.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I would not. That would not.
See,
happen.
I'm the opposite. I can't do that here. Snorkeling, like anytime I have the opportunity to do that, I'm gonna snorkel. I love it. It's so much fun, and like it's cool seeing the fish. They're so cute.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I love that. That's all I've been to. Nowhere else.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
True.
But I'm mostly Caribbean, but France is good. I'm hoping to go there next year.
France felt like New York, but everybody was speaking French. Like I didn't. Not that I didn't like it, but I was just like, I literally feel like I'm in New York. Well, because we were in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just felt like I was in New York. But the food is way better.
Version.
Way better.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And it was good.
I'm hoping to go there next year. On a cruise, it does a couple of stops. Amsterdam is one of those stops as well. Paris, Belgium, and where else? Denmark.
See, okay, so European countries.
Yeah.
I don't know. Outside of England, like nothing really in Europe excites me. Italy too. Italy too. And Greece. But that's about it. Other than that, I could care less about Europe.
What kind of vacationer are you? Like, what do you like? Are you going for the beach? Are you going for the history? Are you going for the food?
I'm going for the wine. I'm going for the food. I'm going for the wine. That's the plus. What else am I going for? I like adventure. I need a nice balance, like adventurous things, but also I need to relax. Like, I'm not the person that's going to be out every single day of vacation.
Oh.
No. I need to sleep a little bit and
not
then we
sleeping.
could go out at all. See, because then I'm going to feel like I need to have a vacation from the vacation.
Yes, that's me.
Okay. Yeah.
And I start planning the next vacation at the end of this vacation.
You're like, all right, so where are we going next? Check.
My sister always tells me she can't go on vacation with me because she's the stay in the hotel room or the Airbnb room and sleep until all hours, go by the beach, eat some food, lounge all day long. I'm gonna wake up early and I'm on the go.
Like, I need to do things like snorkeling, like if they have some type of like adventure thing where I can go zip lining or stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I like. Hikes I'll do. History I do like too, because when we were in France, we saw the Palace of Versailles or whatever. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I loved that. We went to the Met, we went to the Louvre. That was nice. Loved all those things. But then I also need to go to a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
I want to shop a little bit.
No.
But I do want to sleep. Like, I don't want to be up at the crack of dawn. Like, let's go on no.
I will be up at the crack of dawn. I will go out and I will miss all the restaurants because the food part is the least important part.
Yeah.
Of the trip. So
I'm a huge foodie.
That's to me. Yeah.
I love
Some
to
persons
eat.
are a huge foodie. I love food, but I'm not a foodie that I want to experience your food.
I'm
one bite of
I
something.
need to experience everything.
Yeah, no.
I love to eat.
And then I'm also the planner as well.
Okay.
I think that's just a control in me.
I was about to
have
okay.
plan.
Have you ever taken? I made all the guys in the office take it. The 16 personality test. No. Okay. I kind of want you to take the test. But
Like
we
right
can't.
now?
I mean, it's only 10 minutes, but it'll take a minute.
Oh.
Maybe I'll send it to you if I can
Okay.
get your number. Do you think you're type A or type B personality?
I don't know what the types
So
are.
like type A would be like very anal, like checklist for everything, very organized, perfectionist. Type B is a little bit more relaxed. They're a little bit more lackadaisical. Not so much the planner. They're kind of just like going with the flow wherever the wind takes. You're like 100% type A.
Yeah, if we're doing a group trip,
Yeah, you're the one who's planning.
I'm taking it over.
Yeah.
Because I'm planning, because I want to ensure that we've actually booked correct flights and not a scam flight.
So yeah, you're definitely type A.
I'm going to check the hotels. I'm going to be booking the excursions. Mark you, even though we're planning a group trip, everybody doesn't have to do the same thing.
True.
But I have to plan it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to trust somebody to plan it.
Okay, so that's very
Like,
type A.
Yeah, I don't want to turn up at the airport and they told me the agent was a scam.
Yeah.
Like,
and then everything falls apart.
Yeah. So I'm definitely type A. Just for travels, because I want it to go well. So I'm going to be planning it. I'm going to be booking the hotels. I'm going to be booking the Airbnbs, or I'm going to be booking the excursions.
Team leader.
Yes, I'm taking over. Or if somebody, say it was somebody else's trip and they've invited me, I will help them to take over.
You're taking over.
I'm taking
You're
over.
like, I don't really know if you got this, so let me just make some subtle suggestions.
Yes,
Make sure
yes,
everything's
yes.
okay.
Yes.
Might run in the family because we know someone like that. Who's the owner of Previk Realty? Might run in the genes, huh?
All right. Maybe just a little.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I do.
Are you the oldest or youngest? Or in the
Middle?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the middle. So, yeah. So my husband, he will just show up. He's at the airport and he doesn't know where he's going.
That's the perfect balance, I feel like, in a relationship. Because I feel like two type A people, sometimes it could butt heads, especially if they're going opposite direction.
He's a C if there's one.
Yeah, he's probably type C, just like, whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't know where he's going. He just knows that he's supposed to
gotta show
apply
up
for vacation for these particular dates and that he's going somewhere. And yeah,
He just has
he's
to
showing
show
up.
I feel like for me, it depends on the situation. If I'm with someone that's type A, I'm like, yes, thank God. Phew, my brain, gone. Like, if I know you can handle it, I don't know, nothing's here because I know you got it. That is me, 100%. But if I can't trust the person and I feel like they can't operate, then I can be very much a drill sergeant and you'll hate me.
Yeah.
But it really depends on who I'm with and who I'm with and what the situation is. If I trust you,
yeah. I wonder if I would be willing to allow another type A to plan the trip.
it depends, as long as you guys have the same agreement on things. Like, both of my parents, they're very type A, and they're not clinically OCD, but they're very particular, but in opposite ways. So if my dad places this here, my mom's going to come and place it here. So, like, for them, like, and they've been together for years.
It's like
for
a tug of war.
Tug of war, constant, because they're so type A, and they have different ways of doing things.
Oh, yeah.
But it works. They've been together for over 30 years, 33, I think now, yeah.
Well, I guess they found something that worked for them.
They had to.
Which is good, yeah. That's good. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, so it really depends. I feel like anything could work if you just compromise and try.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. All right, what else can we talk about? Romano, give us some suggestions.
Oh.
He's not here.
Well,
I always break the fourth wall and talk to the director. I did that on the last podcast.
yeah, you got a problem with that. But I think that you guys talked a lot about traveling. You talked about why you travel or who you are as a traveler.
Mm-hmm.
What is the one trip that has made you guys slow down as someone who always rushes through a trip? Made you walk through and think about your life, where you want to go next step? You know, those hallmark
I feel like every trip is like, well,
Every trip
yeah.
I'm ready to move.
yeah, DR made me feel like that though. Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Like I really, really wanted to move there.
Yeah.
Because I saw like, okay, this is beautiful. I can live by the beach. The cost of living is so much lower than America. I can like come in here with my American dollars and feel rich.
Yeah,
like
that's
I was
true.
like, I could do this. I really wanted to. DR was that one place, but I don't know if I stopped and contemplated life. I
would
mean,
move
what
to
is there to
England.
contemplate?
Yeah.
You would move to England?
Yes, I would. I know a lot of people don't have the same view because they say it's so gloomy and so, but that's what I actually like.
Yeah.
I like the cozy vibe of what it's given every day.
So you like that here?
So I like that here. So
Yeah.
so ironically, that's what I'm searching for being here in Connecticut
Yep.
right now. I find myself looking for all the things that speak
To you, yeah.
to me, which is all the British aspects. You get me? So today we went to a castle, what's it called? Gillette Castle?
Yeah, I've never been
something.
there.
Yeah. It's really nice. It was like
Cool.
perfect. I was like, see, Fabian, there you go. You
Right
hit the
here in our
jackpot.
hometown.
I could almost move here just because it feels like England. So I
Wow.
think England so far is that place that I love, and I would just keep going back there. And I actually want to start my real estate journey there as well. So I want to try
That's
to buy
dope.
some properties there.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. So yeah, so I think I have it on like autopilot almost now
Yep.
in Jamaica. So I kind of want to do it there in England because I like the market there for that type of thing. So yeah,
That's so cool. I have an uncle who lives there. It's funny. My dad has never met him in person. What happened was
wow.
he's the twin brother of my grandfather, my dad's father. And he left Guyana the year that my dad was born and just moved to England. So everybody connects on Facebook. He has a Facebook, and he has a daughter with my name. So he was messaging me like, "Hey, Colleen, how you doing?" I was like, "Oh, hi, Uncle Alan." Oh, they hung up. Come to find out, we did we did a FaceTime call, and he was like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "I think I'm your great niece or your niece." He was like, "Oh wow, Winston, that's he never met my dad." So we've been like communicating through like Facebook Messenger, but I've never met him. He looks identical to my dad though,
wow.
identical. So now I know exactly what my dad's gonna look like when he gets old.
I have some twins in my family too.
Really?
My mother is a twin.
Oh wow.
And her father is a twin, which is my grandfather. He's a
Yep.
twin. And then my brother has twin sisters from his father's side.
Yeah,
so
twins run in my family on both sides. I don't have any kids, so I'm nervous.
Me either.
Like if I have children,
Yeah.
and the first set is
I'd take a
twins,
twin.
it'll be nice,
Triplets
one and
too.
done. You'll take triplets? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we can have them all at once.
True. True. But the first round,
I'll risk it.
you're type A. You'll be able to handle it. You'll
Yes,
be able to
they'll
handle
have
it.
a schedule for when they're supposed to wait.
Exactly.
Okay.
When they're supposed to cry, like it's not your crying time.
Exactly, precisely. That's exactly what would happen. But
Yeah, I don't know if I could do twins the first round, but it might happen because on both sides I have twins. But fraternal on my mom's side and then identical on my dad's. So
Oh,
we'll
okay.
see.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It'll happen, don't worry. Yeah, man. It will happen. Don't worry.
I will have
I'm
twins.
claiming it for you.
Please don't. Please don't. Do not claim that, please. I'm scared. All right, what else? Oh, wait, you were asking me questions.
Oh, yeah. And you said you were a realtor? Mm-hmm. Oh, how long have you been doing that for?
Over 3 years. So April will be 4 years
What
for
has
me.
it been like?
It's been good. Real estate, I feel like any type of job with entrepreneurship, I think it also helps personal development as well. So I think for me, like I've just grown more as a person doing real estate. I have to force myself to be more, to communicate better with my clients, to be more assertive in some ways. Because I'm very passive naturally.
Yeah.
But like I have to stick up for myself or just stick up for my clients, advocate for them. But it's been good. I really love real estate. Sometimes it's stressful, but I enjoy it. I can't imagine not doing real estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you venture to other states or another country and do real
Yeah,
estate?
100%. I've thought about it in Guyana because unlike Jamaica, Guyana doesn't have a ton of Airbnbs. So when I was planning on going last year, when I went in December, I was like, where am I going to stay? Because family situation, the housing might not be that great where my family is. And we were looking for Airbnbs and
So it could be a low-hanging fruit business opportunity.
that's what I was thinking. Like, I would really love to, like, have Airbnbs in Guyana because there's a lot of people who want to go home, but they can't find housing.
Yeah.
There's, like, hardly
yeah?
any. Hardly, yeah. So that is my vision. Like, if
Yeah,
I
you
do real estate in
definitely-
Guyana, it's going to be the Airbnb side of it all. But, yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Would you say that's short term, medium term?
Within the next 2 to 3 years, if I feel like if I make it too long term, it's not going to happen.
It's not gonna
Like, I
happen.
have to start laying a groundwork immediately.
Yeah, I guess just start with one and then you'll
Yeah,
take it from there.
exactly.
And you'd be surprised how it just starts to flow naturally.
Right, and I still have family there. Like my cousin, Kelvin, he's really good with like tech stuff. He sets up cameras for people. He's into cybersecurity. I'm like, he can be the property manager if he wants to.
I know.
I have aunts and uncles there, so we'll see. Like even I won't have to be there a lot
True.
if my family would like to help.
What I find with like Caribbean countries when you talk about like Airbnb and just getting the entire setup or just running it on a day-to-day basis, I feel like it's a better base than like a place like America or Canada.
Yeah.
Because almost every cousin, sister, brother, uncle is a housekeeper,
Yep.
gardener, a landscaper, a plumber,
Yep.
electrician.
People can do stuff.
People can do stuff, so that can also help you to manage your cost or your overhead.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good, and I think it's also a good way to provide employment for our families as well. So yeah,
So that's the vision, and there's a lot of spaces in Guyana where land is developing. People are putting up new housing schemes and stuff like that. So if I can just like find a property, purchase one, and make that my Airbnb, just start with one, like you said.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
And
I'll be good.
Yeah, man.
I'm supposed to be going in April, so we'll see.
Yeah. You need to be coming back with a contract.
That would be okay. I'll make sure that happens. I will report back to you.
Yes, you need to do that. And when you're ready to get set up, you can call me for some pointers.
Oh, that would be. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that because I'm serious. I really want to do it. Yeah, I think it's a good business idea.
I think I've picked up a lot of tips and tricks along the way, so
Okay.
I think that would really help you to
Thank you.
get things going pretty quickly.
Yeah. And it'll help us too, like to just go back more often. Like my siblings, they've
True.
only been once. I don't know if they really have interest in going, but I feel like it's important. Like we
Yeah.
still have so much family there. All my uncles on my mom's side are there. My grandmother, she just passed this year, but she's been there. And my sisters, they've only met her one time. I've only met her three
wow.
times. So we have so much connections, but we're not there.
Yeah, true.
Which
Once you
is-
have the property, you'd find that you
Yeah,
travel
I'll
more
find reasons to
often.
go there and make those
Yeah.
connections with my family. Like even my cousin, he's only 10 years older than me. Like there's no reason why
wow.
I'm just now building a relationship with
Yeah,
him.
that's
You know? Like we're so close in
Yeah,
age.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
That's my goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
That's
else about
that's
real
a very
estate?
good
I
goal.
like. I hope so. Like I need to make sure it manifests. That's my big thing. Like if it manifests, I'm good.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. All right. What now?
I don't know. You tell me.
I like your sweater. I used to have a sweater like that actually, but the different
thank
color. Yeah, I really do like that.
I don't know, Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Amazon. I don't care what nobody say. I'm an Amazon girl. I get everything on Amazon.
Yeah, that's
Everything.
true. I guess, we shop on Amazon here in Jamaica as well. But of course, things are getting a little bit better in terms of how you can ship things back home. Usually we use a shipping company. They give us an American address and
Yeah.
then we ship it there and then they send it to us. But now Amazon is shipping directly to Jamaica.
That's
so
good because
so that's a
last
plus.
time I had a friend in Guyana. He was like, "Can you please ship me this again?" Man, he's blowing your phone up. You might as well take it.
Take it.
Take it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Hello, good evening. I'm not bad, thanks. Okay. No, man, I remember I'm not there now. So when I get back on Sunday, I'm overseas right now. Yes, yeah, man. So on Sunday when I get back, I can collect it from you. All right, no problem. Did that person reach out back about the stay? Oh, okay. All right, no problem. If they do, just let me know. All right, thanks. Bye.
Very nice. I'm overseas. That sounds so fancy. I'm
I'm
overseas.
sure they're saying, Stacey, can you stay home?
Right, like why are you always overseas?
Always. Oh, Lord. I think they're tired of me now, but they'll get used
Hey,
to
I
it.
mean, at least the job is getting done,
I
so
know.
it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
What is
So-
he? He's trying to collect money or give you payment?
Well, we're actually ordering a solar system. So after the
Oh,
hurricane
okay.
the other day, a lot of places in Jamaica were completely devastated, and it actually took us 2 weeks to get power back. Some places right now still don't have power, and we're in week 4.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Wow.
it's awful. So we decided we're just gonna get some solar systems. So I'm getting a set for my house. He already has solar at his unit that we manage, but he wanted to get some more batteries and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to send the wire today, but I didn't. So I'm gonna do
Busy.
it tomorrow. So he was saying he had the money to give to me.
Okay.
So yes, I'm gonna send it off tomorrow.
Did any like where you live or your properties get affected?
So my properties, no properties were damaged that I manage, but some are still without electricity. So
Wow.
most have been restored, but I still have a few properties that don't have electricity. And cell reception on a whole is just patchy everywhere
Wow.
because so much cell towers came down and stuff. So that was really awful. I'm not
That's
sure if you saw
crazy.
any of it in the news.
I did. I saw a post today that said like the devastation is more than people realize. And I feel like the first week or two it was a lot of coverage, but now I haven't been seeing a lot of updates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it was really, 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 really bad.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a long road to recovery. So I saw them today posting that we might head into a recession next year because of how bad things are.
Wow.
Or we can expect to see a surge in prices, which I guess we can expect that. But fortunately, on the North Coast, while we did have damages, people lost their roofs, stuff like that. Like it was really bad. But for the most part, we were pretty good. So can't
Yeah.
complain about that. But yeah,
I
some
wasn't
places
expecting
completely
it to be that
devastated.
bad because there was a hurricane warning or a hurricane the year prior last summer, and I remember
Burial.
and I remember feeling okay, it might not be that bad,
Yeah.
and even my friends were like, "It's gonna be okay."
Yeah, I think a lot of us, kind of underestimated it a little bit.
Yeah.
And, when it, finally hit, that's when we realized how bad it was.
Right.
And then the airports were closed down. So I did have a few guests that didn't get to leave
Oh wow.
before the announcement that they were closing the airports. I did have some that were able to get flights and leave early, but then I did have a few that were trapped. And I'm talking about 2 weeks of trapped in Jamaica. No airport is going
Whoa.
out, or they've had their flights canceled about 5 times, and it was really, really, really awful. And then you're talking about they're also staying not in luxury, they're
Right.
staying without
power.
without power.
Yeah.
And some places didn't have water, but of course most properties we have like a backup water tank.
Yep.
So they have to conserve. There's no hot water. There is so it's
They're
like
probably miserable.
a horror movie.
Yeah.
But they made it through.
Yeah, that's good. That's a lot though.
Yeah, I have a guess right now that she hasn't gone back. I think though, because she was saying something about her passport. So I don't know if maybe where she was staying before she came to me. Her passport probably got damaged because she said she was waiting to get her passport back. So probably she was staying at her boo, and
She came down to see her Jamaican man.
she came to see her Jamaican man, and maybe
Hey.
something happened, and yeah. So there was that. So she's actually still at the property now. So she's
no.
supposed to leave on, I think, Friday.
Okay.
No, tomorrow. She's supposed to leave tomorrow, but she's extended 5 times already. So she's supposed to, but I don't know.
So how does that work? She still has to pay, right? Or
Yeah, man, she still pays. Yeah,
All right.
so, yeah,
as
she
long as
still
she's still
pays.
paying. But
Oh, yeah.
are there other people who are booking around that time? Probably not.
So after the hurricane, we actually got majority of our guests canceling.
Yeah.
Obviously, whether just by not coming because of so much devastation, they're not sure what they'll be able to do, or just canceling because the airlines canceled their incoming flight.
Yeah.
So weeks out, the flights are getting canceled. So we did take a big hit with all that cancellation, but you do have some brave hearts that are still coming. But for the most part, I think a lot of the guests that we're seeing right now are actually locals.
Okay.
So what we've done, we've just dropped our prices a little bit.
Yep.
So at least if, a few locals want to, check in and, find a little bit of refuge and normalcy,
there.
they
That's
can
good.
stay there so they
That's
can
really
get a
good.
3-bedroom for a really low rate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we're kind of targeting just the locals right now that probably want somewhere, or probably just to wash cheese.
Yeah, just to do simple stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just to do simple stuff so we, kind of reduce the restrictions that are there.
That's good. That's tough. Romano, did any of your family get affected?
No.
Okay.
Only because the side of the island that it hit normally doesn't get hit directly by storms. They'll get fallout, but they won't get directly hit like they did.
Okay.
That's part of the reason why they were screwed so badly.
Yeah.
Because mostly you'll hit Safe Town side. And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the way I understand it. It'll hit the right side, which is I assume the east side. And they'll get screwed over multiple times, so they've gotten used to it. They thought it was going to hit them, but then it changed directions.
Oh,
And the
so
west
that
side,
okay.
Yeah.
probably as unprepared as it gets.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
they felt like it wasn't gonna hit them.
Yeah, because the storm even before, like, it was just drifting all the way west, just drifting. The closer it got, it was just drifting. And I guess we were praying it would just drift past us.
Right,
but
and then all of a sudden
it it took like almost like a 90-degree turn. That was just
So
the weirdest
scary.
thing.
again. And
Why
popular
is my phone
demand.
even ringing? Who's calling me?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Why is it ringing?
And
From my
popular
understanding, it's,
demand.
what, $8.8 billion of damages.
Golly.
So it's
Oh,
like
wow.
half
Yeah.
Jamaica's GDP.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, there's still probably some hidden damages that they aren't.
There is a parish, like a town in Manchester that is actually still underwater right now. I'm not sure if they were built on some riverbed or some water bank or whatever it is, but the water, even after the hurricane, the water was rising. It's just now starting to.
Wow. And
you
how
know.
many weeks has it been? It's been two
4
weeks.
weeks.
It's been 4 weeks?
Yeah, because
Wow.
this happened the storm hit
October, yep.
about 26. Oh, but I think it's just about a month now. Yeah, because it was like October 26th, I think, or
Yeah.
27th at the most.
Wow.
So exactly 4 weeks. Who's
Same number?
calling me? No, yes, the same
Oh,
number.
wow.
Should I answer?
Yeah, do it.
Why? Hello, good evening. Hi, how are you? Yes. No, I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm gonna have to call you back. Give me a call you back in a few. Yeah, man. Let me call you back in a few, please. All right.
Potential client?
She's going down a different road.
Who's that?
No, one of my housekeepers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she was calling a different number, so I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Well, that's good. Business is good.
I know.
Business is good. When your phone ringing, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, what we were talking about. Yeah, so the water, so that those properties have been underwater for 4 weeks now. So you can just imagine when it actually dries up, it's just, I'm not sure what will be there. Yeah, so it's really bad, but I guess things are coming back together slowly but surely. But
it'll
it
take
won't be
time.
it won't be for a long time.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But Jamaican people are resilient and very
I know.
smart.
Yeah.
Very smart. It's very rare that you find somebody that's Jamaican that's stupid.
Yeah, and they love to laugh. Jeez,
Yes.
they always try to be happy still.
Yes,
so they're
exactly.
going through some things and they're still laughing,
Still
they're still jovial,
jovial,
they're still
yeah.
happy. So, I think I'm not sure if that's just a coping mechanism or
I think it is. I feel like a lot of the Caribbean
Yeah.
people are like that though too. Like you can go through so much and still remain
Still,
jovial.
yeah.
Because I think about things with my family, like the most tragic situations, we always find ways to laugh about it, and that's how you cope.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Okay, well, yeah, that's true.
I think so. I think it's a coping
yeah,
mechanism.
yeah, I think so too. But I guess we're happy people just overall. So
Yes, kind of.
kind of.
Kind of.
angry.
It depends. Yeah,
Happy
happy
and
and angry
angry,
at the
jeez.
same time.
Very dark.
Maybe I'll say happy, but like attitude. Y'all have attitudes,
yes. Very,
but positive
very
in
attitude.
spirit.
Yeah, true. They'll help you. They'll do stuff for you, but
But it
then
still
they're
strips their
also, don't
teeth.
cross them.
Yeah, don't cross.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're very, very. What Jamaicans would say, they're very dark.
Yeah.
Dark and full.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So there's that, but overall can't complain, and yeah. So at this point in time, I'm just looking forward to that Thanksgiving turkey tomorrow.
You like turkey?
I eat it sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't eat chicken, but I'll eat turkey sometimes.
I'm not a fan of turkey.
No.
I like ham.
Did you make it for yourself?
No.
'Cause I was gonna say that could be the reason.
Maybe. My mom makes really good. Like hers
Okay, wait now.
is
Too
very
dry?
like is very soft, very moist. But like outside of hers, I won't. I'm not a
okay.
fan. But I like all the other stuff like ham, macaroni and cheese. I love that.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Cornbread,
I guess I'm
mashed
excited to
potatoes.
see what that looks like.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good.
I'm
You came at a good
hoping.
time.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I always go home with a few extra pounds, so regrettably, but hey.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Sometimes weight is good.
No.
No?
No.
I'm trying. So I accidentally, like, I didn't mean to, but I lost weight. I lost like 10 pounds. And
You
at
didn't
first,
mean to?
I didn't mean to. I didn't want
What
to.
did you do exactly?
I don't
I would
know.
like to do that.
Probably stress. I don't know. I really wasn't trying. But, I've been eating a little bit better. I was working out in July. But I lost 10 freaking pounds. And now I'm like, man, I miss weight on me. I miss it. I feel like I look better with a little bit more weight. My mom was like, no, you look disgusting. You looked terrible. You don't need to put on any more weight. You looked awful. And I was like, wow, you never told me. You never told me.
No, you're good. It's healthy weight and it looks good. Don't worry.
I want the 10 pounds back.
Yeah.
I want them back.
She.
Yes.
If you guys don't mind me interrupting.
Go ahead.
Oh, sure.
Colleen
You've already
recently-
interrupted.
Yeah, so Colleen recently just bought her own house.
Yeah, I did.
And I feel like a part of what she's trying to convey is that the stress of moving maybe distracted her.
It wasn't even the moving part. The moving was fine. It was the rehab. Because the property, it needed a lot of work. Like, a lot of work. Electrical, plumbing, and then the cosmetic stuff, exterior, interior. Like, it was a lot. So I bought the house in July. Finally moved in, when was it, October? But the work was done literally the last week of September.
Oh,
It was
wow.
crazy. And obviously, I'm not
That
doing
would
the
take
work
a toll on
myself, but just the money.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was dishing out money every day. I don't want to go Home Depot ever again. It makes me sick. Like, seeing Home Depot, it was just so much work. But I'm happy now.
But
The
worth
house
it
is
in
done.
the end.
100%. And I have a bunch of equity in the property now too, because what it looked like versus what it looks like now, two completely different things. And I still have more work to do, but that's gonna have to be next summer.
Yeah.
Like, I have to fix the garage. I want to do the basement. They had the basement finished, but it was full of mold, so picked up the carpet from there. They had like this like drop ceiling, took those things out. I don't even go in the basement because I'm afraid of it. So I'm so scared of that
Sounds like
basement.
a horror movie.
It was not. It is scary. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I keep that door closed. And then I have this obsession with the grass. Like, the grass really pisses me off for two reasons.
Pisses you
it
off?
makes me so angry because... So in the backyard is big and it's beautiful, but you step on the grass and it's like so mushy. It's just, oh my gosh, it makes me so angry.
It's not good for grounding.
So I think what the problem is that they had grubs. So like the little, whatever it is, some type of insect or whatever that eats at the soil. So now the soil is very soft.
So you probably have to redo it.
Yep. So I have to do that over the summer. So I got to do that. And then what else is the issue? Oh, and then my lawn in the front. I'm so mad because the neighbor's lawn, their grass is greener than mine. The grass actually is greener on the other side. Their grass is so beautiful. So beautiful. And my grass looks like straw. It looks like hay. It looks dry, disgusting.
You need some irrigation system in.
I'm pissed.
You're going to have to do some work next summer.
Yeah, so over the summer,
irrigation
it's
in.
going to be all landscaping. My garden is so bootleg. That's my fault. It's so ratchet. It's so ugly. So I got to put down more mulch in the garden, actually plant, like, really nice flowers. Right now, it's not the time for it. But
So when do you usually plant flowers? Like in the springtime?
yeah, you start, you can have, there's annuals and periannuals. So, like, there's some flowers that'll come up every year. But since I'm starting fresh, I'm going to do my flowers, my gardening in like May.
In May.
Maybe even April, depending on how our winter goes. Because sometimes April can snow too. And be really cold. So April, May, we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Well,
But
that
yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, just the landscaping next year in the basement. And then I'll feel like
Yes, you need to enjoy your backyard.
Right, and it's so big and it's beautiful. I want to put a fire pit. I want to have a patio. I want to do cookouts, but I can't because when you step in the grass, it feels so soft. It's awful. It's really awful, and I know it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, no.
But it's my
No, it
biggest.
is.
I hate it.
It is because you can't lay in your grass, stand in your grass.
Right.
You know how much I like to do grounding, just put
Yeah.
barefoot in
Yeah,
my
and
grass.
just like
And
exactly.
you can't do that. So that is a that is a
can't
crime,
do that.
ma'am. That is a crime.
It is a crime. I can't be barefoot in my grass. You're right, because at my parents' house, their
Mm-hmm.
landscaping is beautiful. Their grass
Yeah.
feels so nice and lush. You can just lay there. Mine, disgusting.
No, yeah,
Disgusting.
you have to fix that. You're gonna fix that next year.
Yeah,
So don't
that's
worry.
the plan. If that's not done next year, I'm gonna be veering at
If
myself.
if that's not done next year, then you just need to move out.
Where am I gonna live?
That's why you need to fix it.
That's true. That's true.
That's why you need to fix it.
That and then get a new roof. But the roof doesn't have any leaks or anything. It's just old.
You just want to change it.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
well, it needs to be changed. It's like
It's better for like overall like insulation.
Yeah.
That's what you guys call it. Yes,
yep.
insulation.
And then so I need to just get a new roof and then I'll be good.
Okay.
I'll be good. So I still have work to do, but at least
Yeah.
now it's livable.
At least it's on, it's in a good space. You can live there and you're good. So
and it's
that's
really
fine.
pretty. Like I love my house. I don't want to like ever leave it. Like even today I was like, dang, like I'm already in my robe.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of I gotta get dressed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Can't complain about that at all.
It's a nice house. Romano was there.
Yeah.
What do you think of my house?
It's a work in progress, just like you said.
Oh,
Oh, work in progress. Wait, I'm over here like,
No.
my house is so beautiful.
Whoa.
It's amazing.
This
Over
is
that's
why I stay
rude.
behind the camera.
That's rude.
Wow.
It's not a work in
I'm not
progress.
saying it's a bad work in progress. I said it's
Then
a
what are you
good-
saying?
Right, honestly.
I'm saying that the house is great and that
That's not what you
has
said.
some perfection
She was so
pieces
passionate
that
about her
she's-
house.
Right?
And
I
then
said
here
I
you
love
are.
my house.
It's a work in progress. That was very
Like you
rude.
gave me like a C plus.
Jamaican, when they say your rank.
You are whatever that means. You are. It's
You're
a work
right.
in progress.
I am holding the title for that. So,
That's
yeah.
rude. Oh no, Romano's the most shady person in our entire company.
Control-
He's so shady.
controlling.
Oh, Mr. Control here. Pardon me?
But he's don't even worry about it. But since we were interrupted a little bit, I just want you guys to let the viewers or let yourselves know, give a little motivational quote, that you from your line of work, what you've been through throughout life, whatever it is.
This week beat me
Let
up. I have
them
no
know.
motivation for y'all. None.
We got a very successful entrepreneur
That's true.
and a budding entrepreneur both in the same frame.
That's
So
true.
let's hear
She's
a little
successful.
bit of
She's
that.
not budding.
Thank you. Thank you. See, he needs to put respect. They don't
I
respect
know.
me here. Let's just
I
talk
know.
about that.
That was
Nobody
very-
in this
that
office
was very
respects
rank.
me.
Tell him,
My
he's
house is a
rank.
work in your rank. My house is a work in progress. I'm a budding entrepreneur. What else
Rank.
would you like to say?
Okay, so we got two successful
Oh, he's ignoring.
entrepreneurs.
That is better.
He's
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
think the easiest solution is to reword. We got two successful.
And my house is not a
entrepreneurs.
work in progress. Say
It's
that part.
not a work in progression. Correct.
Anyways, listen, you just have to know what your goals are.
Yes.
And write them down, make them clear, make them very clear, and just stick to it. I think consistency is what's key. And that's just the most important thing, just staying consistent, knowing what you want and writing it down clearly, knowing what it is. You can't say you want to work towards something and don't know
Not
what
have
it
a
is,
plan.
what
Yeah.
the steps are to get there. Otherwise, you won't know if you're progressing or if you need to tweak something or change something. So just make it clear. And these days we have ChatGPT can help us.
Love ChatGPT.
You can literally tell ChatGPT, I want to be a millionaire through real estate. What should I do? And it will give you a whole business plan. So
I did
there's
that a
really
couple
no
weeks ago.
reason. There's no
Yeah.
excuse not to do it.
It's true.
And you can take it from there and tweak it how you need it. And do
That's
that.
very solid
And buy
advice.
real estate. Like, you can't lose with real estate. And what I always like to tell people, it's better whenever you buy a property. That's just me. I'm talking to real estate. What am I saying? Back up. What I like to say, like, not live in the first property that you buy, because I feel as though it's easier for you to get the second one when you're not living in the first one.
Sure.
Not that it's impossible, but for me, that's just a strategy that has worked. When you buy one, you do some investments with it, then it's easier to go again and again, and then you can live in whatever one you want to live in. But, either works if you have the cash flow and the money. So, yeah.
That's true.
But that's a good way to keep your money appreciating.
That's the
Real
beauty
estate.
about real estate. Your money is always going to appreciate. The properties are going to appreciate. It takes time, but it will happen.
Yeah.
My advice, like I said, this week really kicked my butt. So I'm not very motivational at all this week. However, I would say stay focused. Like you said, write your plan down. But also, what does Miss Grimes want to say? Have faith. I feel like faith is everything. Like, if you are already telling yourself the situation sucks, nothing's going to happen good, it's going to happen because reality is in the brain. So whatever you're telling yourself is going to manifest into real life. So even in those dark times where things feel like it's not going to work out, keep the faith, have a positive mindset, because just having the positive mindset will carry you further than you think you can go.
Yeah.
If you've already accepted defeat, then that's it.
Yeah.
You just have to keep going, keep persevering and enduring, especially as an entrepreneur, because there are some times that is very dark and is very bleak. Like you have no idea where you're going to get your next check from, what life is looking like, but you have to stay positive. So that's my advice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Guys, I'll take it too.
yes, that was really for me because this, like I said, this week has been really rough.